Hi there, it's Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the stock market and option volatility report. Reminder, this is for education purposes only, should not be considered investment advice, options have risk. Hey, don't forget, starting Wednesday is our big Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday sale. You'll be able to buy everything in this store. So not our mentoring, so not gold, platinum, pro. Those will not be on sale, but all of our individual courses, the boot camps, the VIX primer, our butterfly intensive, condor intensive, things on UVXY and VXX, and even our famed master classes are going to be 50% off. So if you have coursework that you're interested in buying, now's the time. Speaking of now's the time, how about vol? Well, we're coming off a weekend, and you have the NASDAQ off 1%, the S&P off 0.4%, the Dow off 0.38%, and the Russell is off 0.38 as well. So, less than the NASDAQ. So you got the NASDAQ really leading things lower, the S&P and the Dow really not doing much. And what I want to point out is, you're seeing the spread between the VIX and the NASDAQ VIX really starting to widen. I mean, it is really getting wide. And this is something that I think traders need to start paying attention to. It shows that the market is bifurcating and that there are some odd things maybe happening that we're not used to seeing. So I'm going to add a chart. I'm going to add a moving average. Yeah. So, I want to do a compare chart here. Sorry, folks. Add chart, underlying price, and we're going to do VXN here. I want you to see this. And you can see the returns, but there's been some widening of the spread. It's all over 7 points wide, and that shows you where the pressure is on this market. Really, the only thing really driving us lower is is the baby running by, and then but Apple, Amazon, the FANG names. Apple is getting toasted today after having a pretty nice recovery the last couple of days. So then the rest of the market, though, outside of your Facebooks, your Amazons, your Apples, your Googles, and your Netflixes, continues to be pretty strong. Financials are up. All the non-flyers look kind of interesting here. Retail, banking. So you've got a bifurcation of the market. To me, that's part of the reason why we're down, and you're seeing, we're coming off a weekend, and I would argue that we're basically flat with how much we're moving. VIX really isn't doing much. And VIX term structure is the cash index is trading above the futures, but the futures are all in a contango. So that kind of tells you that we're in kind of a flux period. My gut says we're coming out of a contango, not into it. We're coming out of backwardation and probably not going back into it in the next couple of weeks. I think Thanksgiving tends to be a slow period of time. Not a lot of people want to hold volatility premium. I think you've got a real potential for there to be a vol punch in the face. I'm looking at this market, and I'm seeing a lot of oversold tech that I think is going to get bought today. We've seen Apple repeatedly get bought off these levels, and I think you're going to see a hefty bid step in and probably go after some of this stuff. NASDAQ's probably still going to end in red, but I think I like the Dow and the S&P to end up potentially green on the day as the morning passes. We've had 2 days in a row where we start off red and ended up green. I would not be surprised if that happened again. All right, folks, I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.